Hey there, team. How fun is it that I get to be part of the praise team? That's exciting. Dreams come true, right? This is probably the first and last time that you'll ask me to be a part of your team. And so I'm going to take every opportunity just to soak it all in. How exciting. So, speaking of first and last, that actually ties in perfectly to my assignment. I was asked to look into the name of God, Alpha and Omega. And I remember when I was younger, I had a Bible cover that was maroon in color, and on it was a smattering of all kinds of names of God. And one of them was Alpha and Omega. And honestly, at the time, I had no idea what that meant, but it sounded pretty important. And now we know that in Revelation, we can see in Revelation 22:13, actually, Jesus says, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Alpha and Omega, if you don't know, are the first and last letters of the Greek alphabet, basically saying that Jesus is the A to Z, the beginning to end of everything. I know at Christmas time, especially, we talk about a baby, which is fun for me. Who doesn't love a baby? We talk about fresh beginnings, new traditions, new toys, new hope, fresh starts. And there's something beautiful about that, and innocent about a baby, and fresh starts. But the Bible also reminds us that the Christmas story didn't actually start in Bethlehem. I've been thinking about that, and I'm just amazed that the baby in the manger wasn't the start of the story, where it is oftentimes for us. But to remember that he existed before this story even began. In John 1, we know it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. See, Christmas is the time when the Alpha stepped in to our world, when the one who created time chose to live inside of it. And here's the beautiful part. Jesus didn't just come to start something, he came to finish it. In Hebrews, we see that Jesus is called the author and finisher of our faith. The same Jesus who began God's rescue plan is the same Jesus who will bring it to completion, the beginning and the end. So here's what that means for maybe us. Whatever season we're in right now, whatever it is that you're feeling, whether it's excitement, hopeful, exhaustion, or maybe you're hanging on by a very thread, your story is being held by the one who knows the beginning and the end. Christmas reminds us of when the Alpha, the beginning, came close, and the promise of the Omega assures us that God's not done yet. So as we head into Christmas in just, a couple of weeks, just remember, Jesus is the Alpha and the Omega. He was there at the beginning, he's already at the end, and he's here with us right now. So whatever the season is, if it's joyful, stressful, you got questions, you're filled with hope, remember you don't have to carry it alone. Jesus stepped into our story, and he's still at work in it. So my hope is in the days ahead, you'll notice where God is showing up in your story, and you'll trust him where it seems to be still unfinished. Thanks for sharing in this time together. God bless you during this season. Merry Christmas.